Post close calls or funny, scary stories. Be me. Several years ago. CC a Walter P5. Not many holsters made for them, so I have to go with what is available. Carry it in OBAT 3 to 4 position under my coat. The holster itself is held to the paddle by 2 screws in vertical pattern. Walking around the mall. Top screw comes loose somehow and falls out on the floor. I hear it hit the floor and look down. Realize what it is. Fuck. Bend down to pick it up. The screw that fell out was the top screw, and the holster is now free to pivot on lower screw holding it on the paddle. Feel holster pivot upside down from weight of gun. Gun falls down out on the ground. Fuck. Quickly stuff gun in hoodie pocket and sprint to bathroom. Enter only stall that's open. Using a quarter to screw the holster back together. No lock on bathroom stall. Fat guy walks in on me in the stall while I'm holding the gun in my hand. Says nothing, stares for a split second and then leaves. Time for me to leave. Stuff gun in repaired holster and GTFO of the mall. Use Loctite on any and all screws from this point on. Shitkin the shitty holster for a better one. Be me. Live on a ranch. Several family houses on the property so delivery people get lost. Decide to wait at the entrance for a package. Sitting in my bright blue car with fairly loud music on. Fat game warden drives up. Can I ask what you are doing out here? Waiting for FedEx. FedEx, huh? Well, I'm just stopping by cause you seemed suspicious. Do you think I'm poaching, officer? Maybe. Am I holding a rifle or anything? You just look suspicious so I wanted to check you out. Gay.png. Okay, what am I poaching then? I never said you were poaching. You just look suspicious. You're acting suspicious. You look like you are casing my property to steal from us. I can be on this land if I suspect a crime. I can be on this land because I own it. He mumbles something incoherent and flashes his lights and siren. That was to scare anything away in case you are poaching. I laugh at him and turn my music up. He leaves with an angry look. FedEx guy arrives 10 minutes later delivering my traps I used to illegally harvest raccoon and skunk pelts. Game wardens in my area are too weak to be sheriffs and too fat to be real park rangers. Shooting sight. Be careful A2. Mlock is going on to everything. With this opinion, you're at risk of becoming a boomer. Already there, man. Be me. Be sleeping in waist-high grass in a swamp with various pockets of viney shrubs between buddy pairs. About 5 a.m., sun starting to crest. Get woken up for Stanto by last team on watch. Start packing up my Bergen and making sure I'm not leaving anything. Pack up nods and clip helmet to back of Braden to prepare for first movements of the day. Buckle final buckle. Op for UAS buzzes over and drops a grenade dead center of camp. Boom. Op for sitting just over a berm in the grass starts opening up on the other side of our layup position. Told to shift over to support the side of the berm by ADL. No nods but not too bright either, so I'm hunting muzzle flashes. Start to high crawl to get online with the other side. Rifle keeps getting snagged on vines. Have to keep ripping rifle free of the vines. Look down finally. Vines are getting into the mlock slots. It was at that moment that I started to look at the mlock a lot more critically. NGL, that's a passing build. What would you know about that? This one happened to me today. Be me. Order Trigicon RMR. Order mounting plate and plate screws. Mount plate to slide using plate screws. Open RMR case. Very excited as I have not used a pistol red dot before. Pull out small plastic bag from the case that the screws come in. Nothing inside. TFW. Trigicon does not sell spare screws. Call Trigicon to find out what screws I need. Cannot get definitive answer nor can I order any. Finally find what I think is the right screw spec. Can't find any sites that list the screw spec completely, so I don't know if their screw is right. Go to large local hardware store. Hardware store has nothing of the sort. Find site that does not list the screw spec but says they work for the RMR and my specific mounting plate, slide. Forced to order mystery screws online for absurd premium price. TFW. Use this thread to vent about times a series of unfortunate events happened in a /k/context. We me. At UNI. We pick up our mail at the student services desk since we have no mailboxes at the dorms. Ordered stuff in the past to the school and had no problems getting it. Order relatively expensive optic. Took a while for my broke college kid self to save up for it. Optic company sends it with the wrong name on the package. Can't pick up the package from the desk because it isn't mine since the name on it is not my name. Sits there on the shelf behind the desk for days. I have to walk by it every day knowing that it's mine but I won't be able to use it, let alone mount it. Contacted company about the issue so I could get permission to receive my own shit. By the time I get a response back the package had went missing. Thread theme, https://www.youtube.com/watch, v = gh476cxjxfg. We me. Go to the club. Robert greets me and asks if I'll take the usual booth today. Give him the keys to my car so he can park it and trade him the key to the furnished booth. Get there and it's like home. Turn on the 70 inches TV already pre-programmed to my favorite anime playlist. Start setting my guns down on the Italian leather shooting bench. See it out of the corner of my eye. They're at the personal buffet table. The crab legs are only 1/3 full. Proceed to lobby and hold a gun to Robert's head while screaming racial slurs. The range gives me a free gun to apologize and Robert gives me a tuggy. The free gun is only use expert, not a MK23. Gun culture keeps getting worse and worse. Not even worth it sometimes. Just a cheap Benjamin. Never shot at an animal except once. Be me in the desert. Shooting at a coffee can. See raven. Try to bullseye its head. Shoot, it flinches and flies away. Continue shooting coffee can. Go to check out coffee can. Splatters of blood and a black beak in the dirt. Felt sad, then remembered all the fucked up things I have seen ravens do and that ravens attack endangered species. Coped out of feeling sad about ravens. We me. Recently fathered a child. Buy a ski for $150 used while looking at fishing gear Arcabillas. Get a I with a Peeble holster. Go through 800 rounds of ball and 350 of Hornady crit def. Decide one afternoon, my infant and I are going to throw a barbecue party with my boys while mom is at work. Wild nigger appears, is between me and the child. Get between the child and wild nigger. Draw my shitbox of a weapon, the holster comes with it, and had to throw it off my gun, hits a fence and cracks. We the people ended up replacing it for free. He is not acting violent, but rather too high to understand real life. Decide to not shoot him, convince him it's best to just leave my fucking area. Wild nigger comes through front door later, exclaiming his surprise that the house isn't empty. He sees me again and just runs. I almost shot a nigger, but didn't end up having to do so. I have since moved from the urbanites, don't carry a shit-tier weapon any longer and will not buy a WTP holster again, despite their excellent customer service. We me, 6'3", 250-pound muscle monster. Be born in 80 BC to proud Gallic parents. My parents teach me to hate Rome with all my heart. Spend my life getting stronger so one day I can face the Romans and tear them to shreds and defile their woman. Finally the day comes. I face off against the manlet virgin Roman hordes with my other shady Celtic brothers. We scream our war cries and thump our chests to unnerve their weak virgin hearts. Me and my brothers run forward determined to kill every Roman on the field. MFW. After a few steps forward a slingshot bullet sent from the sling of a lithe 5'3" Roman skirmisher goes straight through my skull and opens up the back of my head like a flower.